guys, it's Bree with Calafia Candle Company. Welcome back to my channel. I just figured I would take you guys along on my day with me today. It is Thursday, October 12th, which is wild that we are already almost halfway through October, and that is just a reminder to me that I really need to start working on my holiday collection, but that's for another day. On today's agenda, we do have an order to pack and take to the post office. I need to work on restocking some room sprays. You can see up there, kind of low on stock on most of my scents in those, so I'm gonna work on that. And I also need to pour some more concrete vessels for that large order I have that is due next month. So I've just been trying to pour vessels each day for that, just to kind of slowly build up inventory. That way I'm not putting it off until the last minute like I typically tend to do. I am a procrastinator, but I work well under pressure like that. So, but with this large of an order, I don't want to do that to myself. So I'm trying to work ahead and prepare myself for that. And we'll see what else we get into today. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's go ahead and get started. These over here are for a little side project I'm working on, actually for my grandpa. He is so sweet and wanted to create a custom candle kind of representing the love that he and my grandma shared. She passed away a few years ago, but he wanted me to create a candle sort of in remembrance of her to give to family and friends this year for Christmas gifts. So I've been working on that. The scent that he wanted it to be is Plumeria, so I'm testing the Plumeria fragrance oil from Midwest Fragrance Company, and it is so good. And then I have various vessels that I'm testing. So you've heard me mention in past videos that I've been wanting to try out non-concrete vessels. So that's what these are here. This is the Sonoma tumbler from Candle Science, which I love the look of. I love the clear glass with the lid, but I don't think I will end up going with these because of those wet spots. I know that they don't affect the burn at all. And I mean, you could go into any nice candle store. If they're using clear jars, you'll probably see wet spots. So they're typically unavoidable for the most part. It's a temperature thing, but it's just not the most aesthetically pleasing thing to look at. So I don't know that I'll end up going with those. This is the Serafina jar from Dulceria, which I do really love the way that that one looks. And then I have the 8-ounce cylinder from Maker Shapes here, and my normal concrete vessel mold from Canadian Silicone Molds. And then I just am trying out these little tins for a possible future idea there, but those are with my normal wax blend of the Coconut 83 and SP 487. I do have a couple number 9 testers poured as well. This is the new wax from 1617. I totally forgot to film myself pouring these, but I have really enjoyed working with this wax so far. The cold throw is amazing. And I did burn one tester that I made last week, and it ended up tunneling pretty bad. I did wait the 3-day cure time that they suggest, and it was in my my logo vessel, not these, but yeah, it ended up tunneling pretty bad. So I'm probably gonna have to try a different wick in that one. But I have these testers here. I'll probably test tomorrow, and these are the new Ultimate Wood Wicks from MAKESY. I did already try a wood wick in this vessel, and I tried the size up from this one. What is it? I think it's 0.625 or 0.675, whatever it is. And it was too hot, so I went down to the 0.5, and we'll see how that works. This one, I'm probably gonna need to try a larger wick, probably a CDN 8 or double wick. I wanted to double wick that one with 2 LX 8s, but I ran out of those, so I had to order some more. So we'll see how this does with a single wick. It is a diameter of over 3 inches, just a little bit, so I think that it would be better double wicked. So we'll see. I'll try to keep you guys updated on my thoughts on this wax. If you're experiencing cracking on the tops of your molds, one of the causes for that could be that it's hot where you are, or it's really dry and they're drying too quickly. So what I like to do sometimes if it's really hot outside is I have some distilled water in a spray bottle here, and after they've set for a little bit, I'll just mist the tops of the molds a little bit, and it just kind of helps to slow down that curing process. Because this is so exposed, that part is what tends to crack because it just dries too fast. So that is my little tip for that. So this order is going just up the freeway to LA, and they ordered a Del Mar candle. So hopefully they will enjoy it. I really like to jam my boxes full of packing peanuts, and these are the biodegradable ones, so they dissolve in warm water. But I like to stuff them with the peanuts because I have found that is the best way to protect my candles. So if there's any room in the box and that candle is moving around in there during transit, it has a better chance of breaking. So I try to make sure that the gift box is not going to move in the shipping box, and it is nice and snug. All right, time to head to the post office. Hi, Lola. So this is cracking my husband and I up. When we had ducks coming by a couple months ago, they would come by every day, and I was giving them seed that had corn kernels in it, and I guess the corn planted themselves, and we now have corn growing. So this one's the tallest, and it's actually looks like it's doing something. It has these little husk looking things on it, so we'll see what happens. I do have a video on my channel showing how I make my room and linen sprays, so I will put a card at the top of the screen in case you are interested. I just recently got this in. This is new from Norden Candle Supply. I love their wick kits, and then I saw that they launched this and I had to try it. So this is called their candle labeler, and what it does is it helps you get your label on there nice and straight. So all you do is put your product on the back of it like that, and you can see that there are these different lines here. So what you want to do is line your label up You know, you can decide what height you want it to be. For these, I've found that the second line is good. Whoop. So just line it up. And then all you do is push down on the center of it and then pull your product off and finish applying the label. And there you have a nice and straight label, and it is that easy. I'm currently burning my pumpkin marshmallow candle from the fall collection, and I do have the windows open right now, so the flame might be bouncing around a little bit. But I did want to show you guys, this is a good example of how I like my candles to burn. So this is the third burn, and as you can see, there is still wax on the sides of the jar, and I do wick my candles so that that does happen, because as the candle burns further down, it's only going to get hotter. So about the halfway point of the jar is where your candle is going to burn the hottest. So if I were to wick my candles so that all of this wax would be melted on the first or even the second burn, my candle would be way too hot as it burns further down. So I like to wick them so that they perform like this, and as you can see, the wax on the sides is already starting to melt off. And once it gets to that halfway point, all of that residual wax will be melted down, and we have a safe burning candle. And this candle smells so good. It really is traveling throughout the whole house. I was just upstairs. I've been deep cleaning today, so I was upstairs working on cleaning some stuff up there, and I just smell this scent all upstairs, and it smells so good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.